Hey, hey. Sorry, let's try and get our people on board. Woo, how are you, YouTube? How you doing? Good evening. Welcome to Intimacy Clinic. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. Feels good to be on your screen this evening. Welcome to Intimacy Clinic. For my Instagram family that don't know what I'm talking about, um, we started Couples Intimacy Clinic last year in 2024, where we highly crusade, where we sit and discuss and learn about intimacy as it concerns you and your spouse. So we looked for ways to get everybody together, and YouTube was the perfect place. So I'm not letting my YouTube family go. If you're here, let me say your hello. You know how we do it. You come up, you just state where you are joining from. I'm Vera Chikez, UK, and I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. So let me see, you can fly your flag, you can say hello, you can say hi, and just say what country and where exactly you're joining us from. And one key thing we do in the clinic here is we don't waste time. We go straight into it, dish it as it's hot, and then learn and move on. So yes, guys. Hi, Louisa. Hi, Louisa. And you too. Hi, Miss IBK. Oh, interesting. Woo! See, honestly, I've missed my Instagram people. Oh, hi, Yema from Germany. Beautiful. Hi, Rhoda. Okay, so Ghana. Happy to be back on Instagram, but I'm not letting go of my YouTube family. And we're going to have so much fun tonight. Oh, hi, Liz. We're going to have so much fun tonight. If you don't know what we're talking about tonight, we're going to be talking about the um, arousal blueprint. And we started the year off with planning our intimacy goals for the year. And then we talked about restrictions, bringing down strongholds, those walls that are there to avoid you or to prevent you. Hi, Cafe. To prevent you from achieving your intimacy goals this year. So every week we come to the clinic and we discuss something new. And then if you have something you really want us to talk about, send a DM and then we would deal with it. Right. Okay, so let's get right into it. Today we are talking about, sorry, I'm very sorry, I just clicked the wrong thing on my system. Yeah, so today we are talking about the arousal blueprint. Yeah. And, you know, like the name goes, blueprint. Blueprint is like a map, it's like a direction, it's like a how to get there, a blueprint. So when you say arousal blueprint, we are saying that the map, the map on how to arouse your spouse, right? So simply put, I know, as you guys know, Instagram, I'm not used to my clinic. YouTube, they're used to my clinic. I would write everything I want to see down so that we're not beating around the bush. We just go straight to the point. So an arousal blueprint is a personalized map that identifies the unique ways someone experiences and responds to arousal. I'll take that again. An arousal blueprint is a personalized map that identifies the unique ways someone experiences and responds to arousal. It incorporates physical, emotional, mental, environmental factors that contribute to turning someone on and sustaining their desire. So creating an arousal blueprints can help couples deepen intimacy by understanding theirs and their spouse's preferences. Like one thing I always say here is this: know your own spouse. Know your own spouse, right? So we're going to get right into how to create or explore an arousal blueprint. But let's first find out what categories of arousals we have. So we need to understand that there are elements of arousal. There are elements of arousals. Basically, they are triggers, right? What triggers your spouse? What triggers you? So common categories are physical sensations. So some people are aroused by touch. Some people are aroused by temperature. Some people are aroused by pressure. Some people are aroused by specific erogenous zones on their body. Some people are aroused by fragrances, by scents. Yes, some people are aroused by scents, by fragrances. Right. Another arousal trigger is the emotional triggers. You have the emotional triggers, and it's basically the feeling desired, feeling loved, or feeling safe. Right. This usually tends more to women. The woman feels loved and feels safe around you. It's a huge turn. It's a huge turn. Right. Okay, some other people's triggers are mental. Mental. You ask me how. You know, you have maybe you are married to a very intelligent person, or oh, thank you for this feedback. Please, can you send the DM, please? It said na knuckle. Please send the DM. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Some people are turned on by mentally turned on. So you might not necessarily be so due respect. You might not be necessarily be so intelligent, but when you hear somebody talk intelligently, you're like, oh my God, can I have this? You know, yes, there's mental stimuli, right? There's mental arousal, right? Sometimes it can be verbal communication, it can be intellectual connection, but things that has to do mentally, right? Then the sensory inputs, you have your gates. For the single people here, I always say guard your gates because these gates are stimuli. There are the ways to your heart, there are the ways to you, right? Guard your gates. So your smell, your sight, your sound, your taste. My mama always say, the taste you want to chop. Your taste. Yes, some people are turned on with food. Some people are turned on by food. Some people are turned on by food, by what they see. Men are usually more visual. Men are usually more visual. Women are more emotional, right? Some people argue it. It's okay. It's okay. If you're a woman and you're not emotional, it's okay. But you are not. You are one of the few, right? Then we have the environmental factor. Oh, have you ever stayed in um for instance, you come home from work all stressed out and all tired. As a woman, and you get into your bedroom and you turn on the lights, and the lights that come on are mood lights. Oh, sorry. Why do you think the decorator for your wedding changed the lighting when it was time for your first dance? There's something about lighting. There's something about light and something about music. So these are the environmental triggers. Lighting, Mood lights, dim the, you see, as this light is very bright, like nothing can happen. It's too bright. The light itself is distracting, right? But if the light is a bit dim, if the light is a bit dim, right, you have it sets the tone, it sets the mood, it triggers your senses, right? So lighting, music, location, location. I don't know how many of you have ever attended the second season of Mastering the Art of Lovemaking. We had Dr. Chris Williams come up to talk to us and facilitate that session. And he talked about how walking on the beach with his wife, you know, turned turned the direction of their intimate life for the best. The location. Sometimes I've had to deal with couples that say, the woman saying, I dread coming home. So she dreads coming home, and you're wondering why? Because she sees home as work. She sees home and she comes home, she's thinking of being a mother, she's thinking of being a housewife, she's thinking of, you know, if I was married to that, if I was a man married to that woman, once in a while, once in a 2, 3 whiles, change the location. A weekend getaway, a night in a hotel that's not at home. You know, it's it sparks something inside of her. It sparks something in your relationship. It sparks something in your intimate relationship. So location is also a trigger. Oh, the setting. Why do you think when they want to propose to you, they will bring wood lights, they will bring smoke machine, they will bring rose petals, they put candle lights. They are creating an intimate romantic setting where you feel, in as much as there are like 50 people there with all their cameras and everything on, you find out that you feel like it's just you and your spouse. There's something the environment does to your intimate life, right? So the next question will be, how do you map the blueprint? How do you map the blueprint? So to uncover your spouse's arousal blueprint, you need to consider a few questions, like, if your spouse likes touch, the question is, what kind of touch? They're asking, what kind of touch? Is it a soft touch? Is it a firm grip? Is it a slow touch? Is it a caress? Is it a fast touch? You need to understand it. Right. Now, if it's environment, you're asking what physical settings make you feel most relaxed and open to arousal. Because when you are tense, nothing can happen. My YouTube family, I'm not seeing your comments, so let me see your comments. I hope we are hitting the nail on the head. Hi, Chi girlie. I hope we're hitting the nail. I hope we are taking down notes. See, one thing is to come out here every Saturday. Another thing is for you to go home. Is for you to close your door and put to work what you are learning. Right? Put to work what you're learning. So somebody that came here and said that watching our YouTube videos helped her overcome vaginismus. These are the kind of testimonies I love to read, right? These are the things that keep me going. These are the things that make me turn on my camera every Saturday and talk, right? So please, let's put to work. Okay, thank you, love slaves. Oh, okay. So you're asking yourself and asking your spouse, what physical environment, what physical settings make you feel most aroused? You think about it. So these are kind of conversations you're to have with your spouse. People ask me, so what do we talk about? I'm like, what do you mean? What should we talk about? You know, ask your spouse, Okay, I like it when the home is quiet. I like it when it's cool, not cold, just cool, cool enough, right, to be able to stay on the duvet, not in the duvet, right. Oh, I like if the light is a bit dim. Oh, the room is too little. Okay, so instead of using all six bulbs, can we just turn on like four? You are talking, you are having a conversation with your spouse. You are having a conversation with your spouse. What type of physical settings make you feel most relaxed and open to arousal? Oh, another question I'm going to be asking in communication: what type of words or tone? Believe it or not, some people like when they shout at them. Believe me or not. Some people like when they are scolded, they like they shout. Some people like when the voice is harsh, they feel lowered and turned on. I have no clue how they do that, but some people that like it. Oh, there's some other people that like, when you want to talk to me, please use a different tone. Not the tone you use to talk to your staff, not the tone you use to talk to your younger siblings. Talk to me in a different tone. Right. Talk to me like your lover. Right. So you need to know what type. Do you like affirming tone? Do you like playful? Do you like commanding? You know, what are these things? How? That's by communication. Or your sensory triggers. Are there particular smells you like to perceive? Do you like everywhere smelling like Zubu? Or do you like everywhere smelling like ginger? I know you laugh, but truth of the matter is that there are people that are turned on by these things. So you need to understand. You're wondering why you're trying to make love to your spouse, and you have brought all the amazing scented candles, and she's in no way turned on. I wonder why. She's probably turned on by onions. She's always in the kitchen cutting onions. It's sweeting her, it's exciting, and she's probably turned on by onions. That just could be the fragrance that sets her on. And I wonder why she's always in the kitchen. Please. Oh my god. Yeah. What smells? What sounds? Oh, some people like slow music. Oh, some people like fast music. Oh, some people like worship song. Oh, some people like um, to be hearing chants and prayers in the background while they are doing the doodoo. You need to know these things. Knowing these things and implementing them will change the course of your intimate life in the other room. It will change the course of your intimate life in the other room. Oh, what are the sensory triggers? Like I said, smells, sound, visuals, that excites you. Do you like, what would you like to see your spouse in? What would you like to see your spouse in? What would your spouse love to see you in? I've counseled some couples where you hear, I bought all the lingerie, I bought all everything, and he's still not excited. Baba said, it's too much work for me. And the lady was looking like they've been married for 15 years. Been married for 15 years. The problem is you hear buy lingerie, buy this one, buy that one, buy that one. Like I always say here, know your spouse. Know what your spouse likes. The fact that they say you should buy lingerie does not mean that your spouse needs lingerie. The guy was like, it's too much work. And she was dazed. I've been married to you for 15 years. I change my lingerie like regularly. And I'm thinking it's just maybe it's not just the right one. He said it's not the lingerie. I would rather you in nothing. And she was dazed. They've been married for 15 years. She was dazed. So when I say it out here, Know your spouse. What does your spouse like to see you in? What would you love to see your spouse in? So you have some men wondering why their wives don't agree to go down. But why you've not changed your boxers in days? Sorry, I didn't come with a whip today, but I will hit some nails. You've not changed your boxers in days, and she cannot tell you because you're Lord of the Rings. You are the man in charge, so she cannot tell you. You've not changed the boxers in days. You go to work, all the sweats and everything, and you come back home and you expect her to put her mouth there. No, she won't. And I will support her not to. Take a shower, take a bath, change that boxers. Like I said again, auntie is not by lingerie, it's by what your spouse wants. So what would he like to see you in? Yes, some men like the lingerie thing. And then you buy the lingerie. But did you buy what they like? Someone's about to tell me why am I the one buying? Why are you the one buying it? Well, take his card. Ask him to buy for you. These are conversations you have. You're sitting with your spouse and you're wondering, okay, baby, whatever you want to see me in, get it for me. My own is I will wait. I will wait. Right? Okay, enough of this scene. So turn-ons. What turns your spouse on? What are your spouse's turn-ons? Maybe scenarios, emotional connections. Some spouses turn-ons, money. There's a way that sound of counting money. So when you put money in the counting machine, it's a huge turn on for a lot of people. Sorry. If you're not aware, it's a huge turn on for a lot of people. Right. Money could be your spouse's turn on. A call, a message, a voice note, picking up your phone and saying, instead of seeing a message, you're seeing a voice note from your spouse, and you put the phone in your ears and you hear, hey baby. The work I finished for that day. We have closed work. We're going home. We're going home. Turn-ons. What? But you need to know what turns your spouse on and do it per time. Do it per time. Right. One thing you could also do is to ask how you could get this done is to ask on a scale of 1 to 10, babes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how pleasurable was this? And be open to receive the feedback. Be open to receive the feedback. On a scale of 1 to 10, how pleasurable was this? Right. Let your spouse speak. Your spouse should feel at home, should feel safe to say things to you that will not trigger you negatively. Right. Then reflect on context. I was talking to a couple today, and I was telling them you need to make use of your memories. Use of your memory. So when something is done, or when you do something with your spouse in the other room and you enjoyed it, you like the way you felt about it, say it. Click Control S in your brain. Save it. So that you can always revisit that experience. Revisit that experience. Another way to reflect on context is the fact that one thing you need to know that arousal is often context dependent. Right? Arousal is context dependent. So reflect on how factors like stress, mood, relationship dynamics, japa, sapa, yapa, and external pressures influence you or your spouse's response. You need to reflect on it. And then when you know how it affects, you deal with it. So the next thing you do is revisit and revise. right? Because, like I said, and I always say, we are humans and we evolve. We change for time. We get used to something and we want to add a bit of spice, and then we change and we get better, right? So she might like this today and tomorrow she doesn't like it. Doesn't make her a bad person. She has just evolved, right? Yes. Same likewise the man. So revisit and revise. So oftentimes you go back. This is the blueprint. He loves the place smelling like roses. He loves the sound of chants in the background. Oh, he likes mood lighting. Oh, he doesn't like me in anything, right? Oh, pressure the children. Okay, let's get the children. He doesn't want to be distracted by the children. That's your blueprint. That's your blueprint. That's your map to his arousal, right? And then he also has his map to your arousal. So you revisit how far has this worked for us, right? How far has this worked for us? What can we do better? Right. So if something is working, like Pastor said, if something is working, why are you changing it? If something is working, you may find out what are the things that are working and maintain it. And what are the things that are not working? Let's revisit. Let's revisit and try something else till we get to that point where we are like, wow, we are here. So your arousal blueprints can evolve over time, just as you evolve. So life stages, experiences, preferences may change, but keep the conversation line open. I always say it. Keep the communication open and be open to adjust the blueprint as needed. It's not cast in stone. This is the blueprint we are working with right now, and it's working. And then maybe you can do quarterly, and at the end of the quarter, you're like, okay, guys, oh, you know what? Let's see what has worked, what has worked for us. Oh, this and this and this and this is working beautiful. We maintain it, and then these ones are not working. Okay, what can we do to make these ones work, or what can we do to replace these ones, right? And then we take it from there. But you need to be willing and open to have such conversations with your spouse. When you have these conversations with your spouse, there's bliss. There's bliss. Like I said, my Instagram people, we don't spend so much time at the table. We just come, dish out what needs to be dished out. We will save the video, and then every time you watch it, you come back and say, okay, this is what I learned, this is what I would put to work, and this is what I would take away. Remember, you need to understand your own spouse. You can't use another person's blueprint. You see why I came to teach you how to design your own blueprint, because my blueprint can't work for you. I'm not married to your spouse. So you need to understand your own blueprint. That's your blueprint with your spouse. Have an open and honest conversation with your spouse, and then understand again that there's something called evolving. You keep evolving. Your likes will change, your dislikes will change, but you need to be open to have such conversations and get to work. All right, guys, I had fun. I don't know if you did. I know you did. Did you learn something tonight? Like I always say, it's not just learning. After learning, practice it, and then come back and tell us, like, this thing works for me. Oh. Like the highlight of this Instagram live this evening was the testament that watching one of my videos or watching my videos over time helped her deal with vaginismus. I mean, if you know what vaginismus is, you will know that it's really, really a big deal. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to God. These are the things that make me turn on my camera every Saturday and talk and teach and impact. If this was good for you, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up for those just joining. But don't be claiming for today. So you will go and watch. Watch the replay will be saved so you can watch the replay and catch up on what we learned today. Um, for couples that are within the Lekki environment, or yeah, open to coming all the way to Lekki. I said last week we are in collaboration. We're in collaboration with Eclipse Fitness Center, and we're introducing Fit for Passion. You see all the I'm tired, you are panting one round, you're panting, you're trying to climb, madam, your knee is not allowing you sustain your height, and stuff like that. So Fit for Passion is for you. It's for couples that are willing to enjoy exercising together, you know, fitness routines that help you build your intimate life. Limited slots available. So if you're interested, send a DM or just go to our page and click on the link in bio and you would get your slots. This session is coming up on the 8th of February, and God willing, we're going to have more sessions, but this our um, opening session is taking place on the 8th of February. I tagged it the Valentine's special. So let's see you. You get a lot of goodies. You get medical checks. You get master class with me, and then you get routines. You'll be taught expert-led exercise routines that would help you in the other room. And remember, it's you and your spouse. So you can imagine all that you're trying to tell her since, or you're trying to tell him since. A professional is now telling people you do this, you position like this, you do like this, you do like this. Let me not even let all the cats out of the bag. Just click on the link in bio. Limited slots, like I said, it's an intimate affair. So it's not for everybody. Limited slots. Click on the link in bio. Fit for Passion. Book your slots. And I'll see you at the gym. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my faithful YouTubers. Thank you, my Instagrammers that waited for me this long. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you in clinic next Saturday as we bring something more enlightening and impactful. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye bye. Bye bye.